The United States is in a cold civil war right now, and I don't think we're ever going to get back to polite society. Not that there was ever a time that we all just got along, but there was a time when we weren't like this. Now, when I say cold civil war, I mean that neighbors and families aren't going to blows yet. But if the right keeps pushing the way that it has, it's a future inevitability. The conservatives continue to show us that there is no bottom when it comes to their side. And their distraction tactics are absolutely working. Have you noticed what we're not talking about anymore? I seem to remember that there was this island full of monsters, and it seems like people on both sides wanted to bring those monsters to justice. But now that's kind of a faded memory because we've got a police state in the nation's capital. We have lovely people like this that are trying to get gay marriage overturned because it's against their religion. And what these toilet rings fail to understand is that their religion does not have a monopoly on marriage. And the midterms are about 15 months away, and if it goes the way that I think it goes, that's going to light the fuse on the powder keg of his base supporters. Of course, he's going to call it rigged because he knows that impeachment is right around the corner, and he's going to call on his base to commit violence to make sure that that doesn't happen. And the thing is, his Department of Justice isn't going to stop them this time. He's probably just going to pardon them once they've done it. I really wish that we could just have a national divorce so they could live in their little Gilead world where they could shoot their guns and marry their daughters if they want. And the rest of us could live in a progressive society where we have things like rights and healthcare and education. We need to stop pretending like we're eventually going to find common ground with these people because we're not. And as long as we continue to treat it like a political disagreement rather than political extremism, we're just getting closer and closer to that powder keg going off. We're not on opposite sides of the aisle anymore. We're on opposite sides of reality, and reality doesn't negotiate. It just seems like we're in a very bad marriage where one side is abusive and keeps buying guns for some reason, and the other side just keeps hoping that the therapy's gonna work. Maybe we can't fix them, but we can take their power away because I, for one, am sick of that loud minority being in charge. They're only about 30% of the country trying to tell 70% of the country how they're going to live. And until we demand change instead of asking for it, this is never going to get any better. And if you have the ability and the emotional bandwidth, you need to run for public office in your area. Just anything. City council, school board, anything, because that's how they got ahead. It's time for us to do it too.